Good morning. I am contestant number 6. While America has made many promises, the Declaration of Independence and the 14th Amendment are two of the most important. The Declaration of Independence is a vital document for the rights of the people, as it gives us the basis that all men are created equal. Despite this initial promise made at our country's inception, many amendments had to be subsequently adopted in order to make this promise available to all Americans. The 14th Amendment is a giant among these amendments and further clarifies that anyone born on American soil is an American citizen and promises each citizen due process of law and equal protection under the law. Despite these lofty ideals, America has not always been true to the promise. Martin Luther King Jr. said, quote, "It is obvious today that America has defaulted on this promissory note insofar as the citizens of color are concerned," end quote. Other groups suffer the same delinquency, most notably immigrants and women. Although America has not been true to its promises numerous times, there are still many ways that we can fix these issues through speaking up, politicking, and protesting. One way to protect our rights is by speaking up, and we can do that by defending ourselves and others when being discriminated against. In 1898, Chinese American citizen Wang Kim Ark was coming back to America from a trip to see his parents in China when he was not allowed entry into America because of the Chinese Exclusion Act, which outlawed Chinese immigration and citizenship. Knowing this was a violation of his 14th Amendment rights of citizenship, he took his case to the Supreme Court and won in a 6-2 decision. During COVID, hate crimes and violent attacks occurred to Asian Americans across America, often led by hateful defamation and misrepresentation. We can use Wang Kim Ark's example of speaking up and further refuse to accept abuse and hate crimes. Another way to correct issues concerning one's rights is through politics. Not only does it help whatever cause you're committed to, but it also helps others. When the Declaration of Independence stated that all men are created equal, it was originally only intended to include white male landowners. Therefore, the 15th Amendment and the 19th Amendment had to be created to include people of color and women. There are still issues that women have to deal with today, like unequal pay, sexual harassment, and domestic violence. A commitment to policy change is a worthwhile goal in relation to these issues as well. Lastly, protesting is a powerful tool to place a spotlight on issues and make them visible to everyone. This is another way to let others know about issues going on that might not be talked about. After the George Floyd incident, protests ensued and persisted for over 2 years. Police brutality and use of excessive force were propelled into the forefront. Despite making up only 13% of the country, African Americans face 21% of police contact and account for 33% of people behind bars. In addition, Black people are over 3 times more likely to be killed than their white counterparts. In 2022, and largely as a result of the increased exposure of police conduct, an executive order was signed by President Biden that called for federal law enforcement agencies to ban chokeholds, no-knock warrants, and for body cameras and anti-bias training to be required. As a result of these changes, we should continue to carry out protests in order to maintain the promises made to protect our rights. Speaking up, politicking, and protesting all help America be true to the promise. When we do these things, it informs people about what's really happening and unites society together to help one another. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, quote, "All we say to America is, be true to what you said on paper," end quote. Today, we can follow Martin Luther King Jr.'s determination to fight for the rights of the people by making sure America remains true to the promise. Thank you.